going old school with these headphones because I almost don't want to talk too loud because, on second thought, I'm just going to keep one. Okay, so I haven't recorded in, look at my hair, pretty cute. Okay, so I guess I'll talk like this. I hope it doesn't sound all like weird, but I haven't recorded a video in a while. I wouldn't say that long, maybe it's been a month, but I also feel like September went by so freaking fast. Today is September 19, 2020, and I'm like following up on stuff on my computer while I work. I'm at some stuff from August 24th and 25th, and I didn't feel like it had been that long since. I didn't feel like it had been that long since like had read those emails, but it's been almost a month since then, so that's pretty gnarly. I don't really know who's like in their offices right now, so I don't really want to talk that loud because I sometimes feel like they can make up what I'm saying. But so today is September 19. It is 3:55 p.m. I've been here since the morning, but today's a crazy day. So my chair, it's a department chair of the department, and she was awarded like I wouldn't want to say trip. I should know these terminology, but she's gonna go to Pakistan on Friday. Today's Tuesday, and she's going on Friday. And she teaches an afternoon class every Tuesday from 7 to 9 p.m., which is an undergrad course, and I'm covering her class while she's gone. I never imagined that in my 2023 cards I was going to be dealt a substitute professor here at Northbridge. Why? Sounds insane, but it's almost, I don't know, I can't wrap my head around it. Ari says I'm leveling up, and I just love the way that sounds. I just feel like this is all gonna be like super experience. Today's the day that she's gonna introduce me to her class and students and just let them know that I'm taking over. And until she comes back November 4th. So good month and a half. I'm really nervous, really nervous, but I'm excited, and I feel like this is crazy. I feel like that's something huge that's gonna be, under my belt. I am also hiring my student assistants that are gonna be sitting over there, and probably here next to me every so often, so I'm not gonna be so alone as I was anymore. I did 4 interviews yesterday, and I have 4 more tomorrow. Tomorrow they're grad students, so that's nerve-wracking because I don't know, I just admire them because I want to be like where they're at, so that's really dope. And also it's almost October 31st, which is Halloween, but it's also the last day to submit an application for grad school to start here in January. It's like wild to think about. I'm really excited, so I'm like studying right now to get my GRE done by, I'm gonna do it like maybe a week before Halloween, just to have everything done, and just in case I feel like we take it, hopefully not, but that and hopefully in January I start grad school here, so I'll be working here during the day and then grad school in the afternoon. Pretty incredible. And I don't know, I just feel so like, oh shit, Another thing is that, our lease is over in 11 days. In order to save money and kind of like put like me and Ari like back on track, I feel like just our expenses were kind of like all over the place with like these transitions of like me with jobs and him like now getting another job. We kind of just need a little bit of assistance from our support, and we have incredible parents, and his parents are allowing us to stay at their place. We're obviously still gonna help them out, but I feel like we're obviously gonna help them out, but they're helping us out more than we could possibly ever help out. And by that I just mean like I don't know, I don't want to get emotional because like I said, it's 4, so I'm kind of to be like chill right now, but I'm really thankful, but I'm also really nervous. I'm not good with change, and I feel like I'm not good with change, and I really like to plan for stuff, so I can't even plan what my day-to-day is gonna be like, because I'm gonna be living with like my future in-laws, you know, and it's just foreign, so I feel really uncomfortable. But Ari keeps like reassuring me every day. We have like really good talks, you know, that he's gonna be with me every step of the way, and like, you know, his parents are incredible, and it's just nerve-wracking, but I'm not not looking forward to it. Well, I wouldn't say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm happy. I'm really happy. You know, it's just nerve-wracking. And I told him, I was like, if we were going to my house, like, you can't tell me you wouldn't also feel a little bit like, you know? He already lived there. I mean, it's his parents, you know, like, it's his own house. So to him, it's like, oh, like, if anything, it's just gonna be cool, because, I mean, he has there, and, I mean, he's an adult, so it's not like he's gonna be, you know, like under his parents' roof again. So if anything, that's kind of dope. Me, it feels like it's like, or maybe it's just the way I am, but I don't know. But so that's happening. There's a lot of changes, and I don't really know, like, I almost really wanted to make this video because things are just changing really freaking fast that, oh my god, I've been getting so emotional. Things are just happening really fast, and it feels really scary, and it feels like even though I'm happy to say that like this experience today, it was not in, I didn't expect it to be in my 2023 like cards. I'm really glad it is, and it feels overwhelming, like in a good way. I think I mentioned this like when I was getting this position, so it just feels like incredible. I've been going back to like, well, barbell, I think I've been there like maybe twice, not that many times. After like my church is telling me she's gonna be here 6. Because I thought she was gonna be around, like, walking in here any minute and gonna knock and was gonna catch me talking. That's why I was talking even lower. What I was gonna say was, I've been to barbell a couple times. I feel like I can talk a little bit louder now that I know she's not here. I thought she was in her office, which is a couple doors down, but I knew she could have like stopped by any time. But anyway, what's I saying? Oh yeah, so I've been to barbell a couple times since the last video, and it's been really good. I feel back to being back to being like having fun there and enjoying my time workout wise, or like I've not enjoying my time, but I go and I have like, you know, I work out, like I don't feel so uncomfortable or what's up and stuff like that. Like I feel really Gucci. I love it, love it, love it. I also love just training in general. The other day I ran with like Ruben and my parents. Well, I ran with Ruben, but we went walking to the Rose Bowl with like Aiden and my dad. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last one, but I just felt like I really wanted to run, and I ran 3 miles. I was so freaking excited. Well, actually, I ran 4. I ran 3, then I walked a little bit, then I, like, because I thought it was done, and after me, Ruben ran back to, like, meet up with my parents, and then it'd be, like, around 4-ish miles, but I loved it. I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, to the point that, like, it made me want to do a marathon soon, just because I enjoyed it so much. I think it's, like, literally just feeling so free and, like, letting go of all that anxiety and energy and just, like, literally tiring yourself out. So that was awesome. And then yeah, so there's just a lot of moving pieces. I love Ari. It just feels like time after time, like we're just getting closer and closer, and I feel like aside from being close, I feel like our communication is really good, so I've been able to kind of like tell him how I'm feeling. This year alone has made my own emotion and like route, I guess, been like a roller coaster, but I've been kind of like getting the hang of controlling my emotions like a lot. So I also actually want to say that I went on like my Instagram and archived like almost a lot of pictures and I kind of like all the old ones from like when I first started, and kind of just left it to I would say, I think the like time frame I left it was my graduation. Like that was my like one of the first ones I kept, my graduation, which was 2019 shit. So I are like almost 9-10 years of pictures. It wasn't that many, but or like it was like almost probably 300. But I archived them and I almost feel more like free. I don't know why. I've been feeling very like maloho type thing. And it's so funny that I'm even like talking about it like on a video that I plan to like post online. But in general, I just feel like just not everyone has the good intentions with you. And I've been reading about, or not reading, I always say that, but when I say read, maybe tweet, like, or X. But I've been seeing just like how Instagram has like, I guess what they call like bad energy and like bad energy ghost, which is true because like you're carrying all this energy of all those years. And to be honest, like most of the people that are even in those pictures or were in the events that I posted about or took the picture or were around me during that time, whatever, my circle and all that stuff, like all that life energy stuff, is just time to let it go, and I don't even want it like in my page anymore. Like I just want to, you know, clean up the tank. But it's been very good. But yeah, so it almost just feel like a cleanse. And I didn't delete it, but I've also like I did like look through them, I guess, because as I was like archiving each of them, so it just kept like coming up in my head. And I just had some good times. And I think reflecting back on it, it almost not finally, but for once, it made me kind of appreciate the time for what it was, and not like, for a while I was afraid to kind of even like look at anything of like, of any time that wasn't like the current, because I felt so off that like seeing, I don't know, any other times just like made me feel like, I don't know, I can't really explain that. But in general, I left kind of like, I think I'm like 70 something posts. I'm like one of those cool people now that have less than 3-digit posts. But just kidding. But I do feel like better. I don't know, I thought it was pointless at first. I was a super hater, but I do feel much better about it. But other than that, yeah, my place is really cute. Oh, I put my award, I put my it's not my diploma, but it's like the folder that they give, it's like the folder that they give you, or like, you know, to like hold as you like walk up there and take a picture. I wrote that, the center. My mom got me that thing from the Dollar Tree. Can you believe it's so cute? Let me show you what I have in here. So my mom also took me to Daiso. She went with me to Daiso, and we got like a bunch of things to put my pens in and stuff like that, so it looks all cute. My drawers are cute. Ari made me a bagel sandwich and he wrote, "I love you." He's so cute. But anyway, okay, so now that I know that my chair is gonna be at 6, I'm excited for that. I have like an hour-ish to do work. No, but I do want to kind of like read her syllabus and stuff like that to kind of be like aware at least of like, you know, not just going into like, oh, this is a classroom, but actually being like, okay, I know what you guys are talking about, and I know what has happened. Update. But yeah, I have like 2 hours to do that, so we never really have to pee, so I'm gonna go do that. I also haven't posted anything since the last one I posted was like, yeah, I think September of 2021. 2 years ago. Really late. A lot has happened since then, so I feel like pretty stupid, which is crazy because I feel like a lot has happened since just a couple months ago. So yeah, anyway, life is great. Scary. We are scared. I also wanted to make this video before I went to the class, because like from the last video to now, nothing's really changed. Like things are like, updates are in the works, but nothing has happened until today. Today I level up just like Ari said. Okay, wish me luck. Late. I love you all.
That goes on. Okay. And it should automatically, so volume, if you're showing anything, videos, that's how you adjust the volume there. Okay.
And then the computer.
This is the button, this is where I fail. This is the button to turn on the computer. It's obviously on because the projector's on. Mm-hmm. But if it's not on, and here, this is what you have. So
at least you can take it out, right?
You can take it out. So why don't you log on?